before we get going.
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3. Mitchell's shot is good. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Favors with the wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mitchell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Williamson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Williamson. And both free throws good for Williamson.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Now here is Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Has to Gobert. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
Nice quickness displayed there by Ball. Lethal in the open floor. Actually, that's his best game. Open court basketball. Tough matchup for the D.
Now here is Conley on the wing. Ingles. And the layup is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Gobert, again, the Jazz score.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Williamson outside. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ingram with the steal. A minute 50 left in the first. To the paint. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Here's Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Takes it from 10. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Mitchell's got 6 points. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Offline with his 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Ingram with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Gobert against Williamson. Count it. Good. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Favors. In the corner, it's Ingram. Right side, Holiday. A second chance effort. Williamson dishes to Favors. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Conley's shot is off. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. Williamson with the ball. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson make. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Now, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Favors, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now here's Moutier. Over Favors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Here's Redick to the wing right side. Hart. No good on the triple. And here we go. Here's Moutier. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Moutier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich. He's skilled.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. Redick with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the pass to Moutier. Just 3 to shoot. Tries again. Trying to get open is Davis. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Davis.
You know, all Bogdanovich needs is a little bit of wiggle room, and he's ready to let it fly. His shot is always locked and loaded.
Here's Favors. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Clarkson. And the rejection by Favors. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hart controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hart's got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans.
Boy, that effort is absolutely fantastic here. I mean, Hart staying active, being persistent, tracking down the rebound, and making sure they get something out of that extra possession.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. And then for New Orleans, Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And Hayes subbed in for Nicolo Melli. Now here's Redick. Fires for three. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's O'Neal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Maybe not a natural-born distributor, but Clarkson working to keep his teammates involved.
Jackson has the open look. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Hayes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
That free throw good from Hayes. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Davis. Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. The Pelicans also changing it up. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Now here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New Orleans leading by 8. Ball kicks to Ingram. Back to Ball. And it's Hayes in the corner. Ball, the pass to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Ingles. Stolen by Ball. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Here's Holiday. Okafor kicks to Holiday. Here's Ball. Passes it to Okafor. The kick out to Holiday. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley with it. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Over in the corner, Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Hayes finds Ingram. Over Ingles. And it's Ingram missing. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's deflected.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They have the 6-point lead. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Utah. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Ball, the pass to Holiday. Gobert with the block. And here is Ingles. Down low. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Inside, here's Williamson. Right side favors. New Orleans moving it around. Gobert with the block. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Ingles with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Pelicans leading by 4. Ingram dishes the ball. Kicks it to Williamson. To the inside. Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Favors got 12.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Here's Conley. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Ball. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Melly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Showing the versatility with the floater, Williamson sees where the D's coming from and able to adapt.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 6. That one coming from Mitchell.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Out to the right wing. Redick for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Mitchell. Dishes to Clarkson. Out to Conley. 5 to shoot. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Melly. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Melly's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Redick. Back to Ingram. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game for the Jazz. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Melly. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd. Now the pass to Redick. 6 on the shot clock. And he knocks down the jumper. Redick's got his 2nd basket of the game.
J.J. Redick is a killer as a shooter. Textbook form, especially effective from the mid-range area.
Here's Hart. Outside for Redick. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And Okafor with the block.
And the reach of Okafor cannot be understated. I mean, when he's around, he's very good at getting those big paws up quickly and batting shots away.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Drew Holiday is checked in for New Orleans.
And, you know, Bogdanovich played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime, but he's got a lot of pro experience.
Now here is Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one drops. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Ingles. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Changes up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Moutier's got 8.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. He's out there with Okafor. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then it's Holiday. And it's Hart in at the 2-guard position. 4 on the shot clock. Hayes with the steal. Here's Hart. He kicks it to Hayes. He dishes it to Redick. Now Hayes. Back to Redick for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Redick's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New Orleans. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And Holiday kicks to Redick over O'Neal. The shot by Redick, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
To the middle. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. O'Neal trying to break free. It's good on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Hart, that's good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Jazz trail by 11. Now, here's Mitchell. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Holiday finds Redick. From past the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Back to Mitchell. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jahlil Okafor.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Redick. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Mike Conley's checked in for O'Neal. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Conley against Ball. For 3, Ingram. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Ball, the pass to Redick. Stolen by Conley. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket for Mitchell.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
That one drops for him. Redick's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He has the ability to get to the basket, too. Like seeing Redick put it on the deck and get it done off the dribble.
And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Reddick kicks to Ingram. And it's off from three-point range. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Ingles dishes to Gobert. Back to Ingles. Some solid defense from Ingram. And here's New Orleans now. They're leading by 8. Feeds to Williamson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Ball with it. Conley picks him up. Ball, the pass to Ingram. And the three off target. So it's the Jazz now. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Conley's shot is off. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They kick. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for The action always in full swing near the French Quarter. And with pregame routine.
Hey, good evening, Kip.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Teardrop shot. Bagley with the rebound. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Here's Barnes. Bagley trying to free himself up. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Bagley.
That's no run-of-the-mill finish by Barnes right there. He gets thrown off balance by the contact, keeps his focus, stays with it, and gets it to go.
Now here's Ingram. And now the Kings fast break. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, man, coaches love seeing that. Barnes grinding on the offensive glass, turning a missed opportunity into points.
Out to the wing. Here's Williamson. No good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Favors dishes to Holiday. Ingram against Barnes. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Bogdanovich, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Holiday, the pass the ball. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane, I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And no good that time. Good D by Williamson. Ball, the pass to Williamson. And Favors kicks to Holiday. Back to Favors. To stop the run. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, yeah, I see an agile, quick player off the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Ball. And the Kings also making a change. Heald's checked in, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Not just a shooter, Redick can also get inside, effective at exploiting holes in the defense.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. The shot by Redick, no good. Kings leading now by 9. Three-pointer, Hield. That one doesn't drop. Here's Melly, covered by Hield. And they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Joseph. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Bazemore. Pelicans pull it in.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Off target from three-point range. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. Giles kicks to Joseph. It's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Redick dishes to Jackson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Now here's Hield. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Melly. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Kings lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, they've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jahlil Okafor. And there's Jackson, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot. Outside for Jackson. Back to Hart. Pass to Hayes. Redick for 3. Rebounded by Holmes.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Shot by Joseph. No good. Pelicans trail by 5. Left side, Redick. That shot off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Holmes against Okafor. Here's Redick. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Redick's got 5.
More than happy to dip in and cash in from there. I mean, really, Redick is comfortable shooting from anywhere.
Parker passes to Hield. Shoots over Redick. Parker's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Redick is in the corner. And it's all evened up. Redick's got 5 points in the quarter.
Doesn't get any better than this. Redick's confidence is what allows him to be so dangerous off the catch.
Redick with a double team. To the paint. It's tipped. Bazemore on the wing. Back to Hield. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Redick dishes to Okafor. And here's Hayes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the wing, Jackson. Stolen by Joseph. Here we go, all alone. Here's Bazemore, and the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Oh, Hield in position. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
The kick out to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Right wing. Bielitsa finds Fox. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got 6.
Oh, and look at the strength of Fox. Amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up a little bit.
Holiday, the pass to Ball. Back to Holiday. Here's Okafor. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Okafor. Fox with the steal. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. There's the triple. Here's Bagley. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Well, Bagley's got some deep basketball roots. His grandfather won gold in 1964. And he was the #2 overall pick in the draft that year.
New Orleans making a switch here. Favors is checked in.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Williamson in the post. Bielitsa's there. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Back to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. Just 4 to shoot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How do you not love Fox? I mean, he's a crafty point guard who possesses some real power.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 10.
He's far from a shooter. I mean, Fox also has the ability to burn you from this area, too.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. It was a fast pace for Sacramento at the outset, looking absolutely unstoppable up. And that'll about do.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. Sacramento leading by 8. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And Holiday has it in the corner, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Offensive rebound. Bagley. Kings moving the ball around. Bielitsa passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Bielitsa. Pass to Fox. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in. And 12 points for De'Aaron Fox.
I love the rugged ferocity Fox plays with. I mean, he's fantastic at finding ways to convert through intense defense.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Fields checked in for the Kings. Pelicans trail by 10. Ball finds Ingram. slam dunk by Ingram.
The ball in his hands, Ingram showing he's more than capable.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Hield can't hit.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Jabari Parker comes in for Bialiti.
Oh, man, that was just rude. Williamson with no hesitation on the drive and no mercy on the finish.
Three-pointer Hield. Favors with the rebound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Jackson Hayes in for Zion Williamson. Giles checked in for the Kings. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Hayes. And there's the pass to Hart. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
Here's Fox. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Holiday, the pass to Hayes. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Fox leading the charge.
Listen, you better know where Fox is at all times, especially in transition, where he is downright dangerous.
And Redick kicks to Holiday. Back to Redick. Launches it. Rebound by the Kings. One-on-one here. Here's Hield. Rebounded by Hart. Pelicans trail by 10. Holiday left side. Back to Hayes. To the wing right side. 1:36 left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Redick. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Ingram, he's checked in for Hayes. Sacramento leading by 10. Fox goes in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I love whenever Fox takes the initiative and makes something happen out there. I mean, really putting the D in a tough spot right there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. New Orleans has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And Redick kicks to Hart. To the middle. Here's Favors. And that one drops for him.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Fox finds Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That is his first foul of the game. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And a change for the Kings. Bogdanovich is checked in. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ball dishes to Favors. Off on the layup.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Offensive rebound. With the putback. And Fox is right there. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting stronger.
Here's Ball. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Fox. Hield outside. Just 3 on the clock. Got it off in time. Offline. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Hart is out there with ball, and it's Favors in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? Gotta like watching ball go into the lane and finish.
Healed outside. Jacks up a 3, and the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Up top, Fox. He's covered by Favors. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of aggression.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Buddy Hield.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
It's Ingram on the wing. Holiday, the pass to Ball. Kicks to Favors. Puts it up from 12, and he overshot that one, missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Fox. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Holiday. They get it back. Favors. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Fox with it. Shot clock at 6. Bagley trying to free himself up. And that one hits back iron.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
Holiday dishes to Ingram. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Fox kicks to Barnes.
Come to me.
The kick out to Fox. Back to Barnes. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Bogdanovich, no luck.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
The first one falls.
Well, he was a star in college. Redick, he now has embraced his player status in the NBA as well. Aging like fine wine.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Bielitsa. Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, I like the opportunistic energy from Barnes right there. Really putting the defense in a challenging situation.
First free throw is good. Barnes hits them both. Here's Ball. Redick surveying the D. It's Ingram on the wing. And the Pelicans miss again. Kings leading now by 13. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Barnes. Outside Fox. over Favors. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
Bagley with the block.
Almost 7 feet. Bagley has got the tools to be a great shot blocker.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Kings.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
Redick with the three, drills the three-pointer. Redick's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans.
You can't allow Redick to get going from there. His three-point shot is downright lethal.
Outside, Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Kings lead by 9.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving them plenty.
And Redick kicks the ball. From deep. But they recover it. Here's Redick. That's good.
Guarding Redick is a chore, especially when he's hitting difficult contested shots. Kills the D's motivation.
This is an aerial view of our location today, set. And with tip-off coming.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center position. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. Marvin Bagley picks one up. The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
And Bogdanovic throws it down.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's got better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Bogdanovic. Ingles dishes to Bogdanovic. Goes back up. And Conley lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Bagley. The kick out to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Ingles can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Gobert, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Bogdanovic against Mitchell. 11 feet away. That one doesn't go. And the Kings going the other way now. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Mitchell is double. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here's Fox, and the shot goes down. Fox has got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Bogdanovich passes to Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Barnes. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Look at the big man Gobert sprint down the court, looking determined to beat everyone to the bucket.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Giles, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Moutier kicks to Davis. Moutier dishes to Davis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. Sacramento leading by 3. Bazemore on the wing. Parker outside. Joseph against Moutier. Joseph, that's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Moutier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Trying to get open is Davis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA. A career high from the field. He was solid also from 3. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Here's Holmes. Kicks to Bazemore. Pass to Parker. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Joseph. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Moutier, no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by 4. Gobert with the block.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
And now the Kings, fast break. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Moutier with the basket.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Kings on top, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Davis in at the power forward. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, that's easy offense. Hard to stay in front of Mitchell. It takes a collective effort defensively.
Kings leading now by 4. Hield with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one, good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Clarkson. And the layup's good off the glass.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Mitchell with it, out guarded by Hield. Mitchell kicks to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. They get it again.
For Gobert, when it comes to rebounding, it's not just the height and length, it's also the instincts.
Inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Fox against Mitchell. And Fox gets it to go.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Bazemore against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I mean, elite level athleticism. Donovan Mitchell attacking the rim. So exciting to watch greatness develop.
Hield the pass to Bazemore. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Conley feeling it out. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
You have to box out Rudy Gobert, and if you don't, he will dunk it with force.
Pass to Hield. It's stolen by Ingles. Out in his own on the break. Whoa, hammering it in.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Conley. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Bielica finds Bogdanovic. That three off the mark. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Ingles passes to Conley. Gobert down low. He's covered by Bielica. And slam dunk by Gobert.
With that 7'8" wingspan, anytime Gobert gets the ball near the rim, this is what you expect.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Conley. Another miss by Conley. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with... And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielica is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Ingles against Barnes, and the basket by Ingles. And for Sacramento, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Bogdanovic passes to Bagley. Outside Bogdanovic. The putback, and Bagley able to finish. And the Kings lead by 2.
And how about the basketball IQ of Bagley? Seems to know where misses are going ahead of time.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovic. Passes to Ingles. Back to Gobert. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Gobert's got it all tied up now for Utah. Bagley with the ball. Conley picks him up. Bielica passes to Bagley. The shot from the low post is good. Bagley's got 8.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Mitchell kicks to Ingles. There's the dish to Gobert. And that one, good. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Bogdanovic finds Fox. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielica. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Joseph in for Fox. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovic put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Bradley's checked in for Utah. That's good from O'Neal. And another area where Bogdanovic is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
Jazz leading by 3. Here's Clarkson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Moutier. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Finished off the break. Moutier's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Right side, Joseph. He kicks to Parker. Over O'Neal. Shot to stop the run. And Holmes throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Second shot opportunity. Good work defensively by Holmes.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Joseph.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
The pass to O'Neal. 1:11 left in the third. Here's Moutier. And he banks in the layup. Moutier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bazemore passes to Holmes. That shot off the mark. Bradley with some nice D. Feeds to Clarkson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's O'Neal. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Kings trail by 7. And it's Tony Bradley with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Giles comes in for Parker, and Hield subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And Utah with a change here, too. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Bradley. Here's Holmes. Outside, Joseph. Just 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's Giles missing.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Jazz lead by 7. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. The Kings trail by 7. Fox is double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Jazz now. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. 2 points, that one goes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Bielitsa against Conley. Giles, that's good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
It's stolen by Bagley. It's Bielitsa. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Jazz leading by 7. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. The rebound by Giles. And now Sacramento on the break. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bielitsa. Baseline jumper. And no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Hield dishes to Fox. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Clock at 6. Outside Conley. No good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Fox. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Kings trail by 3. Hield with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Here's Ingles. Bagley with the block. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And finished off by Bagley.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Mitchell. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Bjelica finds Bagley. Bjelica misses. Utah trailing here. Pass to Ingles. Makes it off the glass.
When you need a hoop in a close ball game, Joe Ingles is a sneaky choice. He made that play.
Fox with it. Now defended by Gobert. Fox, no good. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Yes!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. It falls!
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Outside Bogdanovich. And Bjelica kicks to Bogdanovich. Barnes passes to Bjelica. Over Gobert. Bjelica misses.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Hield's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Utah with a change here, too. O'Neal's checked in. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Fox hits them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1-possession game now.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Bagley with the block.
And it's all about the three right here.
And they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg. Starters for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Mitchell. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high power. Look at that!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Ball. Passes it to Williamson. Feeds it to Favors. And the layup falls.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Ingram with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Ball's running.
You got it. Come on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Here's Mitchell. About a minute played so far here in the first. Bogdanovich against Williamson. Utah getting another chance here. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Here's Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, P.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Here's Holiday. Derek Favors making his last shot. Williamson with it. Conley picks him up. Left side, Ball. Back to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Favors got 6.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And the basket by Ingles.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Gets a hand on it. And there's Favors putting it right back in. He's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 4. And stolen by Favors. Ingram against Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. So for the Pelicans, Okafor's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Utah also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the whistle blows, it's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Frank Jackson comes in for Drew Holiday. Ed Davis is checked in for Utah. Basket counts.
And Moutier collects himself, sees where he is on the floor, and simply rises up.
Jackson against Moutier. And Jackson gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Moutier with the ball. Now Okafor defending. Moutier with the basket.
Like the explosiveness of Moutier there, powering through the defense on that difficult finish.
Clarkson against Redick. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Clarkson. And denied. He sends it. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Pelicans leading by 4. To the left side wing. Back to Hart. Down low. Okafor kicks to Redick. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Moutier against Jackson. The shot's good. Moutier's got 6. Jackson looking around, and Redick kicks to Jackson. Back to Redick, fires the 3. No good on that one. It's been all about Derek Favors for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got... And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their expectations of what we should.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jackson. He's out there with J.J. Redick. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the 4. Pelicans leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Off target from three-point range. The Jazz shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Redick against Clarkson. Banked in off the glass.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jackson passes to Redick. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. And Moutier throws it down.
Felt like they might have to open up the roof as Moutier looked like he was jumping out of the building.
Pass to Melly. Over Gobert. A nice shot by Melly. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Jackson in the corner. And the wide open shot from Redick. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. Conley now comes in for Moutier. Here's Clarkson. The shot, no good. Good D by Williamson. He feeds it to Holiday. Stolen by O'Neal. Davis dishes to Ingles. Pass to O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Mitchell in for Clarkson. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got his first basket.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
And stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Williamson. And it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Here's O'Neal. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. 1:10 left in the first half. The pass to Holiday. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Holiday finds Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Favors. It's deflected. Ball, the pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Williamson double team. Stolen by Conley. It's good. This game is all even.
And a terrific two-way player. Conley capable of dominating possessions all by himself.
36 seconds left in the first half. Ball kicks to Ingram. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Ingram against Ingles. Favors. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. And now let's catch up with... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Derek Favors had no problems getting going. He had 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals. Check. And that'll do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3. Mitchell's shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Ball against Conley. Mitchell's shot is good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
Conley kicks to Gobert. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And yes, it's good. Bogdanovich has got 6. You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, the guy looked unguardable. Truly one of the young.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now Jackson passes it to Hart. Here's Melly. Back to Hart. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 2. It's stolen. Outside, Redick. Pass to Hart. Here's Melly. At the elbow, it's Jackson. New Orleans moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Was shot by Redick. No good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Davis. In the corner, it's Clarkson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Pass to Redick. And Hayes kicks to Jackson. Outside, Redick. Here's Hayes. And he banks in the layup. Hayes has got 6.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's the pass to Melly. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Hayes finds Redick. A 3-ball. And Davis pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, they've had a few more turnovers in this one. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And Utah making a change here. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Davis. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Moutier. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Williamson looking it over. Off target. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's the Jazz. They're up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Okafor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5. And it's blocked.
Alonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Stolen by Holiday. 3 on 3, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Left side, Ball. Ingram right side. Cans the 12-footer.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Conley. Excellent D there from Ball.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
It's Ingram on the wing. Takes a 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Lonzo Ball is a very big guard and can be effective as a rebounder, so beautiful work there to get some second chance points.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Back to Ball. Passes to Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Mitchell. Favors dishes to Okafor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Mitchell. And he converts the layup.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Ball, the pass to Holiday. Kicks it to Okafor. To the paint. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. It's Ingram on the wing. It's good. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Conley feeling it out. Has to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Okafor kicks to Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Bogdanovich is checked in for Royce O'Neal.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Ball. Clock at 4. The drive by Mitchell. Count it. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
To the left wing. Williamson against Bogdanovich. Ball kicks to Ingram. This one for 3. Here's Favors. Back to Ball. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Ingram. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Ingles finds Bogdanovich. Back to Ingles. To the middle. Here's Conley. It falls!
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take. Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Back to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. It's stolen by Ingles. He kicks it to Conley. Here's the 3. No good there. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic... Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. Fox passes to Barnes, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Passes it to Holiday. And here's Ingram from the arc. Unable to get that one. And the Kings going the other way now. Inside. Bielitsa misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Williamson kicks to Favors. That one goes in. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Williamson. Outside Holiday. Ingram against Barnes. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
The nice shooting ability of Ingram makes that mid-range J a quality shot.
Left side Bagley. Back to Barnes. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And stolen by Barnes. Bogdanovich with it. Favors picks him up. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Ball against Bogdanovich. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Fox. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Barnes outside. Back to Bagley. Yep, it counts.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Holiday dishes to Favors. He kicks it to Williamson. Again, the Pelicans score.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Bagley finds Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. Here's Hart. Feeds it to Hayes. The rebound by Giles. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Hart, no good. The Kings leading. Here's Parker trying to get open as Hield. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Hield.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Reddick. Over to the wing. Here's Melly. No good from outside. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Gotta time up that clock to do so.
It's blocked. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's his first foul. Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Melly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson passes to Okafor. Rebounded by Holmes. Kings leading now by 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The putback, and Hield able to finish.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Back to Redick. From outside the arc. That shot off. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Kings on top, up by 5. Live. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Holmes in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Out left to the wing. Parker with a clean look. The wing jumper off target.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Hart. The 15-footer. Okafor. It's good on the putback.
Boy, never giving up on the glass and getting an easy bucket as a result. Persistence paying off for Okafor.
Pass to Joseph. They kick out to Hield. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Holmes. And at last, they get one to fall.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Jackson against Parker. Now here's Okafor. Guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Melly passes to Okafor. Another shot to the wing on the left. The pass to Melly. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Joseph. Redick for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Redick's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Back to Hield. Shoots over Redick. Here's Holmes. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Back to Redick. It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Hart. Dishes it to Okafor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Parker. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Boy, for a big guy, Parker has excellent speed. He's got some great wheels on him, taking off like a runaway locomotive as he runs the floor in transition.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Hart, guarded by Holmes. Pass to Melly. That's tipped. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The putback. The shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Bazemore.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. that falls into that category. That was too much. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Healed from outside. Great D that time from Reddick.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Hayes. D right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ingram. All alone. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here we go. Kings running again. And Bogdanovich kicks to Giles. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Barnes. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Holiday. Keeps it alive, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Ingram wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
Fox passes to Bagley. Fox against Holiday. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Williamson outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. And it's Ingram missing. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ball against Fox. Clock at 6. Ball no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's Bielitsa. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williamson in the post. Bielitsa's there. And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Fox. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Williamson dishes to Ingram. Over Barnes. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Kings trailing. Here's Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
Some changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles comes in for Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. And Holiday kicks to Hart. Takes the 3. And again, New Orleans has no up.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Hart. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Ingram against Fox.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
To the paint. Here's Giles. Drops in the layup for 2. Giles has got his first bucket in this one.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Zach. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Fox. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Giles. And it's Bielitsa in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Outside, Redick. Back to Ingram. Outside, Redick. Over Hield. The shot by Redick, no good. The Kings leading. Hield attacking. Giles kicks to Fox. No good with the triple.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Hayes the pass to Holiday. Back to Hart. Shoots over Holmes and misses it off the right side of the rim. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Derek Favors checked in for Josh Hart. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Favors finds Redick. Good.
Proving that he's more than just a shooter now. Redick, when he sees a lane, he takes it.
Fox against Holiday. That's tipped. Fox with the steal. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. New Orleans also making some changes. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Redick passes to Williamson. Ingram right side to tie it up. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Redick with the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got his fourth rebound in this one. Healed from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Ball. Takes it off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And Ball is one of those guys. He wants to rock in his hands in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And, you know, after playing a year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. A dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
And that is a big-time performer. I like how Hill embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Outside, Redick. Now, Williamson. Outside for Redick. 4 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Healed with the bucket.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
On the pass to Ingram. Now, here's Bagley. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Williamson, the pass to Favors.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Stolen away. Here's Giles. He's covered by Ball. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
It counts.
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots. He doesn't back down, and you can see how much he relishes these moments.
Healed from outside. Favors with the rebound. Ingram outside. Williamson kicks the ball. For 3, Ingram. They get it again. Tries again. It counts. And it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
Ingram not getting overtaken by the height of the moment.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. And let's go straight over to David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the center position. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in its center. Conley with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
6 to shoot. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Barnes finds Fox. Bagley in the post. Gobert on him. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From the arc. Barnes can't get it to go. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Engel.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Outside, Fox. To the inside. They double him with Mitchell. Bogdanovich wide open. Cans it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Conley into the lane. And the basket is good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the middle. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bielitsa passes it to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Mitchell. Ingles against Bogdanovich. Mitchell looking it over. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Back to Fox, the 10-footer. Gobert pulls it in. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 1. The pass to Ingles. Outside Conley. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Fox passes to Bagley, and it's good for 2. Bagley's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it goes down 2 points.
I'll tell you, terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Here's Moutier, and Utah again with the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Clarkson against Hield, and Bazemore kicks to Hield. Back to Bazemore. 4 seconds left. A shot missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Jazz lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got Gobert. Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Davis in at the 4 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And now it's Giles running. He can go all the way.
Well, a defensive specialist, right? Corey Joseph's activity has been on point.
Moutier dishes to Gobert. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And the Kings making a change here. Holmes checked in. The Kings leading.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Here's Moutier. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Boy, Moutier, tough shot through contact. That is nice.
3-pointer Hield. A rebound by the Jazz.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The gigantic frame of Rudy Gobert is a problem for the defense. Very hard to contest this guy without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. And Gobert drops them both. Like so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lowers of the game of college basketball.
Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 1.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Davis. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Mudiay.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. .124 left to play here in the half. Here's Fox. Barnes. And it's Barnes on the follow. And now it's a 3-point Kings lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Clarkson. Up and in on the layup. Clarkson's got 6.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Conley. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Bogdanovich. Bielitsa inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Gobert, he's checked in for Utah.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And it's Conley penetrating. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Giles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
For Sacramento, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He hits both from the stripe. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Good work defensively by Fox.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
I think one thing you know about Joe Ingles is he understands angles defensively, and he will compete.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just... And that should do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Sinks that one from the post. Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell. He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Conley. Great D that time from Bagley.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Yeah, what you like about Barnes in transition, he's equally proficient getting to the rack or setting up for the jump shot.
Mitchell outside. He gets it in there. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Outside Conley. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Unloads. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And they will call over the back on the play. Wait, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example. And there are many others, but in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Joseph, the pass to Barnes. Off target from outside. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. On the wing, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. The Kings trail by 7. And now the Kings fast break. And it's Bagley that time on the assist by Hield. 8 points for Marvin Bagley.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
That one falls. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 7 now for Utah.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Hield against O'Neal. Hield kicks to Joseph. Back to Hield. Left side Joseph. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
The drive by Mitchell. Bagley with the block. And another fast break for Sacramento. Utah leading by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, but they get it back. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanović. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Hield kicks to Joseph. Puts up a 3. A second chance effort. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Jazz lead by 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Jazz leading by 5. Conley surveying the D. Clarkson finds Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Back to O'Neal. Gobert down low. Working on Bagley. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I love to see Rudy Gobert score despite the contact. This guy is showing off some big-time strength right now.
Here's Fox. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Conley. Sacramento grabs the miss. Fox has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Conley. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Bogdanovich comes in for Kent Bazemore. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Conley, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Kings trail by 5. Right side, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Here's Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Now, here's Clarkson. Good, nice job down low. And now a 7-point Utah lead.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Back to Parker. Down low. And it's Giles missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Royce O'Neal. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Conley against Fox.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Clarkson finds Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Utah.
Now Conley. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And now the Kings, fast break. Fox leading the charge.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Outside Conley. To the inside, Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. It's good, and the Jazz leaders get down to 9 in the bucket from Fox.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Clarkson finds Ingles. And here's Gobert. Back to Ingles. High post, Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mike Conley.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And here is Conley. At the top of the key, Gobert. Here is Conley. Misses there. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Even early on in this one. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.